But now he's outside, they are consulting him. Why? They don't want to bring him in because he's white. His color of his skin. We can't have more white people in the system. But then when you have a problem, you go and you pay a lot of money to consult the same guy that knows the job. And this is not a black and white thing. We also have black people and colored people who are they've got an expertise. But because they will not stand for corruption, they don't want them in the system. Because I want to demonstrate that we don't need all this fancy word of manifesto. We're going to do this and then. It's very simple. How do you fix crime?
29 May, you vote for hashtag Hope for SA.
Yeah.
And we are the kingmakers.
Yeah.
And Rooies Strauss become the Minister of Police.
Okay.
And then
Wat gaan jy doen?
What will I do?
Yeah. If now you come in, you are a Minister of Police. Rooies Strauss is now the nieuwe Minister of Police. What will you do?
Okay. Let me first state this. No?
Yeah.
I'm here if I must have that nearby. You are the servant leader and I'm the deputy, so we can walk very close to one another.
Yes.
Okay.
Maar you mustn't kiss me, please.
But listen now. People laugh when it starts with a joke, this Minister of Police thing. Listen to me. If the charter pack of the DA and all that parties, and then the ANC this side, and the MK and the EFF, let me only make this sum. We will be more than two, but I only make this sum.
Yeah.
That the charter pack be 199 seats in Parliament. And the ANC is 199 seats in Parliament. And me and John is only from hashtag Hope, only two. There's 400 people in Parliament. They cannot vote for a president, the charter pack. The ANC cannot vote for a president because it is skalkmat. Then we are kingmakers. And we will not go in coalition because our values is too important for us. But we will make a contract and said, okay, give me the Ministers of Police post and a young president post to him. And then we will start operating. Now we can do something. That is only to say, okay, now I'm the Minister of Police.
Yeah.
What must I do?
What do you start with?
The first thing, okay, pray and do planning the first 2 days. But then, we already do planning in some areas. I take the police, bring back the special units, bring immediately the army around a town. Then the army, then you go in with the special forces around the smugglers. And you go in with the drug squad police. And every town, in 6 months, you go through South Africa, you clean up. That is the first thing. On ESCOM, we sent immediately our task force there with the army. We lock up immediately the corrupt people, and then we start the courts. The next morning, not 6 years or 20 years to take Zuma to jail. The next morning, they must start with the trials. And then that is only the beginning. Then only one thing I want to mention. The drug addict, not a smuggler, the drug addict, your child, that is 16, 18, that is on drugs. If we arrest him, he got a record. They don't get work anymore. So the first time we arrest him, we take him for 6 months to a camp. A Christian camp, but he worked very hard. The court sent him there, but without a record. Then he come back, and the second time we caught him, we arrest him, it is 12 months. And then if he go on, he got a record. A smuggler with a lot of drugs must the penalty, the death penalty. Somebody who molested a child, death penalty. somebody, so that is only the, you can go.
So Rooies have given us so much. But you see, he was in the police. He understands, he knows what's happening in that police. Oh, I get there. Oh. Yeah, I clipped myself. Yeah, that must be easier. So, and this is very important. And one of the things that I will add on that, Rooies, is that you deal with corrupt police people. Because there's a lot of corruption and the police are working with criminals. Remember, when you come in, you need to bring in your people. You need to bring in people you can trust. Head of departments that you can say, listen, we're going to now do the cleanup. You need to have a tough skin. You need to have a backbone. You cannot back off from this. And we will call those good men and good women that's got an experience. We still have people in South Africa that has got a expertise. I mean, I met one of the ex-intelligent police when I was in Pretoria. And the government, the police department is still consulting him. When they want to investigate somebody that they cannot touch internally, they call him. He is investigating top guys in the politicians, in the police, those that are set there by the political positions. People like that, why do you have somebody like that? You know you need him. Why don't you bring that guy in? You give him a position, a high position, and you say, you make sure that no corruptions happen here in this department. But now he's outside, they are consulting him. Why? They don't want to bring him in because he's white. His color of his skin. We can't have more white people in the system. But then when you have a problem, you go and you pay a lot of money to consult the same guy that knows the job. And this is not a black and white thing. We also have black people and colored people who are they've got an expertise. But because they will not stand for corruption, they don't want them in the system. They only use them when they want to get rid of one of these people. And once they've done the job, and then they are out. But then you'll find that the guy that comes in, he's actually now aligned with the guy who hired the consultant. So the corruption continues to go. And we are saying, if you want to solve the problem of water, the problem of police, the security, we have enough experts in our country that we can bring them in. We also have a lot of people in the system that are very knowledgeable, but they are not promoted. Guess who's getting promotions in the government system? The guy who doesn't know the job.